So most people talk about investing, but not a lot of people talk about what happens if you don't invest. If you don't know who I am, my name is Yofi. I decided to invest into Airbnbs 5 years ago. Let's talk about it. The first thing you should know are some of the things you can even invest in. The first one is going to be investing in yourself. That's like paying for college, paying for a mentor, paying for a course. You're investing in yourself, in your education, in the hopes of making money down the line. The second thing you can invest in is a business. That's the route I took 5 years ago. I invested into my first Airbnb property. I put $3,000 in, and from there, that one property made me back $3,000 every single month, and I grew my portfolio from there. Now, the third and fourth way to invest would be into stocks and also crypto. If you think about it, the goal of investing is to put your money somewhere in the hopes that it grows on its own without you having to actively trade your time for it. For example, once again, I did Airbnb. So I invested in an Airbnb property. I hired the right people. I implemented the right systems. And now I don't have to actively trade my time to make money through my Airbnb. It makes money completely on its own, whether I'm working, whether I'm sleeping, doesn't matter. Another example would be like if you were to invest in stocks. Stocks go up and down all the time, regardless of what you're doing. So let's say that stock you invested in goes up. You did not actively trade your time to make money from that stock. Now, the reason you need to start investing is because if you don't invest, then you are going to be working for the next 20 to 30 years. You won't have an option. Even if you have a really good paying job, if you don't invest that money and maybe you're just saving it or maybe you're just spending it, you have no other option. You will have to work for the next 30 years of your life. Again, the point of investing is to put your money somewhere and then in the hopes that it grows. If it keeps growing to the point where your investments are making more than your active income, you are now financially free. You technically don't have to work a job if you don't want to. So if you're a person that is working a job and maybe you have good pay, but you're not investing any money, then you're kind of sabotaging yourself, because even though you have good pay, you are going to have to work forever because you don't have something else that's growing in the back. God forbid you lose your job. You might have a savings, but once again, now you're back to square one. You don't have anything that's growing in the background, and now you're relying on your savings. Make this video to remind you guys to invest your money. Don't get me wrong, saving is great, but once you have a few months of your bills saved up, you should start investing immediately. Follow for more.